Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of our showroom showcase. You know, there's a saying, everything that's old is new again, and that has never been more true than today. And here at Union Diamond, we are no exception because we love antique and vintage inspired jewelry. We're lucky enough here to have a few antique pieces in our stock, as well as a lot of modern pieces that have gorgeous antique and vintage inspired detailing. So I've picked a few of my favorites out of the showcases, and I would love to show them to you, starting with these beautiful earrings here on the left. They're gorgeous hoops, and their vintage feel, even though they're a more modern piece, comes from the small details. Mostly, if you see the shapes, they're rounds interspersed with marquise shapes with the accent stones, as well as this beautiful mill graining around the edges. They really help to give it that vintage vibe. And these earrings are fantastic for every day, going to the mall, as well as going out on the town, because they're really great at being versatile for casual or fancy. These earrings have got to be one of my favorite pieces in the whole showroom. Now up next we have an actual antique piece. It's an old European cut diamond. Now basically what that is it's a precursor to the modern round brilliant. And round brilliants nowadays, they're all cut by machines. Now there are people there helping them out, but the machines really enable that perfect laser precision of all the facet angles, giving us the best brilliance and fire possible in our diamonds. But before they had those machines and before they had figured out those precise angles, every diamond was cut by hand. And just like today, there were fashions, and so there were trends of facet patterns, etc. But that still means that every diamond from that era is unique and special. Now I'm going to grab my loop here so that I can show you a little bit of this facet pattern that I'm talking about. Let's see if we can get it right up in here. Now if you look, you see this gorgeous flowery faceting with these great chunky style facets. They're really indicative of the old European cuts, as well as if you notice what appears to be a small hole in the center of the stone. It's not actually a hole, it's an extra facet called a culet facet. And it was really in vogue back then to have these culet facets. In fact, one of the most famous diamonds in the world, the Hope diamond, has a culet facet. And basically what it is in cartoons, when you see a diamond, they all have a point at the bottom. And what they decided to do was to carve that point off, making a flat facet. They thought that was super fashionable. And even though fashions today have changed, it's still a great look. And if you're looking in antique shops or flea markets, it's really something to look for if you're looking for an old stone. Now this particular stone is 1.39 carats, and it is surrounded by a halo of nearly a full half carat of diamonds. To be honest, this is probably, and I know I say this about everything, but it's true, it's one of my favorite pieces. And trust me, if I had the money, it would be coming home with me. So you better come on over here and beat me to it. Up next is one of our more modern pieces. It's a Scott Kay ring. And Scott Kay is one of our favorite designers. He's got beautiful pieces. And this one is in beautifully warm 19 karat yellow gold. And if you look at the shank here, it's got this beautiful leaf style detailing and engraving. And also we have that mill graining detailing that we love on the sides and down the center. Now this ring is a beautiful interpretation and twist on a classic solitaire. And it's got a cathedral shank with these beautiful arms that come up from the sides, as well as these adorable surprise stones, one on each side. I love surprise stones on a ring. I think they're so cute and a little something extra. And last but not least is another antique piece. This is an antique filigree style setting, and it holds about a half a carat stone And if we look on the side, see all that beautiful antique detailing, as well as 2 small accent stones on the side. Now this is what we call a halo style setting, even though there are no diamonds in the halo portion. It's just got that beautiful mill grain detailing that we've been talking about. And what's great about a halo, just a little tip from me to you, is that it can make your diamond look way larger than it actually is. For example, like I said, this is about a 1/2 carat stone. And if I bring back the Scott K from earlier, it seems much smaller than our antique. However, this stone is about 3/4 of a carat, so it is in fact much larger. So having that halo is a great optical illusion, and we love to exploit that optical illusion, especially if you may not have the budget for a larger stone, or even some women, they don't like a really large diamond. They want something a bit more demure, but yet they also want that great size presence on their hand. And a metal halo is a perfect way to fix that problem. One of the ladies here at work, she decided that she wanted a little more bling for her buck, so she reset her engagement ring into a gorgeous Scott K halo, and she is thrilled with the extra size. So that's just my little tip for the week, and you should really give it a shot. Well, that's it for this edition of our Showroom Showcase. We hope to see you next time. Bye.